What up, guys? It's your boy, Mr. Nolan's, back again for the Financial Literacy Budget Project. Alright, we are now moving on to Scenario 3. Remember, on Scenario 1, you got to figure out how much of an allowance you made in a day. You got to figure out how much time and a half was. And you also got to figure out how much money you make in a week and a month, if you were good. Scenario 2. You learned to save your money, and you bought an item. Now, Scenario 3, it's that time for the kids, guys. They're starting to come to middle school. Guess what happens? Yes, guys, puberty does set in at this age. So now the boys start to get a little crush on the girls, and the girls start to get a little crush on the boys. So this is this scenario now. Alright, you have a crush on someone in the 6th grade and want to take them out on a date. There's a very good movie coming out in 2 weeks that you want to go see over at the Casablanca movie theaters. You already told your crush that you would pay for both tickets. You would also pay for a combo meal, which is popcorn, drink, and a candy. Then after the movie, you would pay for one game of bowling. Now, girls, most of the time, if you go on a date with the boy is going to pay for everything. But this is just an example of how to budget money. So, girls, when you go out on a date with the boys for this scenario, you're paying for both yourself and the boy. Alright, just play along with this scenario. Students, you need to look up the following items. So yes, you have to do some research. What is the cost per movie ticket for a Friday night movie starting around 6 p.m.? Now guys, if you go to a movie like at Saturday morning bright and early, I don't remember what they call those, but the tickets are discounted. Now when you go to a movie Friday night during prime time when it's packed, what I found was the tickets to be about $11. Now, I'm going to use $11. If you found a different amount, use the other amount. Now, I looked up the cost of the combo meal, and I saw the combo meal was $16. Now, I also looked up what was the cost per game per person to bowl, and I just lost it. I think it was $5 per game per person. You're only going to bowl one game, so that's $5 per person. What is the cost per person for the bowling shoe rentals? Yes, guys, you have to rent the bowling shoes because they're not going to let you bowl in high heels or whatever shoes you brought. You have to do the shoe rentals. And if I remember right, I think that was $4 per person. Now, my numbers could be slightly off than yours. It's okay, as long as you get the gist of how to do this. Now, I do have one issue with the combo. The combo is for one drink, and we know what happens in middle school. There's a case of the cooties. Ew, cooties, stuff like that. So, what you're going to do is you're going to give your date the drink, and you're going to pay for a separate drink. I'll talk about that at the end because I didn't actually put it on here. Alright. So now, the question says, if you paid for everything listed above, how much money would you need to save? Well, that's $11 for a movie ticket. But remember, you're not just paying for yours, you're paying for your dates. So you have to add another $11. So $11 plus $11 is $22. Now remember, you're sharing the combo meal, so you only have to pay for the combo meal once. Now you're going to go bowl, $5 per person. So if there's 2 of you guys, that's going to be $10. And the last thing you're going to go pay for is the shoe rentals. Those are $4 per person. There's 2 of y'all, so that is $8. Now, I always wanted to make sure I have a little extra cash just in case. Like, for example here, I wanted to go buy my own drink so I don't have to share with my date and get those cooties, you know? So I left myself an extra $10 to $20 just in case. For this example, I'm going to give you an extra $10. So let's say I add 10 to my final amount. Again, I'm just playing it safe. Your numbers could be slightly different than mine, but it's okay. So 22 plus 16, that's $38. 38 plus 10 is 48. 48 plus 10 is 58. 58 plus 8 is $66. Wow, this is an expensive date. Some of y'all kids are like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go broke here. Well, guys, let's talk about your parents. What happens when your parents take you and maybe your brother, your sister, you all go to the movies? So let's say there's 4 of y'all. Your parents have to pay for 4 tickets. Most of the time you're going to get something to eat. So if you think about this for your parents, if they buy 4 tickets at $11 a piece, that's $44 just in tickets. That's not including meals. And what happens if y'all go play arcades or go bowling afterwards? So do y'all see how expensive it is to be an adult? I hope y'all are learning a valuable lesson here. Alright. So here we go. If you make an A on your math test, alright, way to go math. You do some extra chores the first week on Saturday and Sunday. Plus, have a great 2 weeks at school and at home. How much money would you have saved? Alright. Now remember in scenario 1, we said if you make an A on a test, your parents give you a bonus of $10. So you have $10 right there. You do chores the first week on Saturday and Sunday. Now remember, when you do chores on Saturday and Sunday, that's time and a half. So if you go back to scenario 1, you figured out time and a half was $9. So you made $9 on Saturday. Plus you made $9 on Sunday. Then it says you have a great 2 weeks at school and at home. So that means you made $30 the first week plus $30 the second week. Well, let's see how much money you made. 30 plus 30 is 60. 60 plus 10 is 70. 70 plus 9 is 79. 79 plus 9 is 88. Woo! Look at your hard work, how it's paying off. Look at that. You have $88. Is it enough money to do all of these activities you want to on your date? Well, remember, your date's going to cost you about $66 more or less. So, do you have enough money? Yes. If so, how much money would you have left over? Well, if you have $88 and you spend $66 of it, you have $22 left over. Well, look at that, guys. You worked hard. Then you get to go enjoy a nice little evening out with your crush. Have a great time at the movies. I don't know, maybe holding hands. I don't know what you kids do nowadays. Hopefully not on your phones in the movies. That's one thing that aggravates me. I'm there to watch a movie and get entertained, not watch the screens on people's cell phones. So don't do that on your date. And then you get to go enjoy a little game of bowling with them. Now, I myself, when I went on a date with my wife, I'm a very competitive person. And putt-putt golf, I wanted to be nice, so on the last hole, instead of sinking a putt, I missed it on purpose and let my wife win. But that was really the only time. After that, she has not beaten me. I'm too competitive of a person. Oh, let's see if there's anything on the back. Oh, there is not. So we are done with scenario 3. So once again, guys, I hope you are learning how expensive it is to be an adult. I mean, we haven't even gotten to Unit 2 yet, which is high school, where you're saving up for a car, you're saving up for prom, then when you go to college, and then we haven't even talked about adulthood with bills yet. Whew! We got a lot to go, guys. Alright, guys, hope this video helps. Have a great day. Bye.